bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hello! Welcome to Tea and Tarot Tuesday. It is 2 o'clock. Maybe I'm going a little overboard on the alliteration, but I love it. Got my tea in my favorite spring cup. Thank you, Lexi. Sending lots of love to you. I'm going to start this off with just a classic single pull card for the collective. Anyone who comes across this video, anyone who's watching. And then we'll go from there. Dear universe, please guide me in pulling cards that is only in the highest good of this collective. Me, I'm watching. Reconnect with your source, my dear. This is such a powerful card, so full of fire, so full of energy, like you are. I'm sensing that there's been kind of a step away from that fire, that momentum that you're used to. And so you're being called to really tap back into that and get comfortable with your power again. I'm gonna look up what the book says as well here. And this is the Ace of Fire. So yeah, that is talking about action. When we speak of being grounded or centered, it is the source we're talking about. When we begin a creative project, this is the source that we tune into. This card reminds us that there's a vast reservoir of energy available to us, and that we tap into it not by thinking and planning, but getting grounded, centered, and silent enough to be in contact with the source, with that pure energy, with that life force and nourishment. So that doesn't necessarily mean, being on the go and doing 100 things and accomplishing everything that is on your list. It's more about trusting. It's more about trusting your intuition and getting things done intrinsically. Just kind of waking up, starting off with, okay, this is what my body feels like doing right now, and going from there and letting it kind of naturally snowball and become bigger. And that way we get so much more accomplished, I feel, than when we focus on lists. And yeah, it is that intensity that we've been feeling so much of, that that laser focus of, this is where I'm going, this is where I want to go, and nothing's I'm not going to do a single thing that is going to veer me off of that track. But so much of our inspiration comes to us when we step outside our plan, when we step outside that box. So yeah, taking everything kind of one step at a time, and yeah, doing things, moving intrinsically is what I am getting for you. If you have anything you want to dive deeper into, please feel free to ask. And I will be happy to just keep pulling cards today. I'm here for half an hour, so we're going. This is the first one. It's really exciting that I'm doing live. I was inspired by Heather to do lives, and it was just a light bulb moment. I'm like, why haven't I been? So here we are. The next one I got is The Dream, and this was just a cut that I did. And this one always speaks to me in such a cool way, because we all have this like fairy tale image of how we want what our perfect fairy tale ending is, right? And so often we ignore what's around us, that is actually exactly what we've wanted, because it doesn't look precisely like that image. So I think it's really important to, again, step back and look at what your fairy tale image looks like from maybe a different perspective. And it could be very surprising to see that actually there's a lot more that's in my life that I've been craving, that then I've been willing to admit to myself. It's actually a lot more beautiful. Definitely been feeling like I've been starting to chip away. Yeah, and I'm wondering if that's like how that's come through. Has it been through more intrinsic movement, or has it been lists? Has it been what's inspired you for that? Hello, ephemeral Heather. Nice of you to join us. Thank you. So I started off by doing not lists, just feeling motivated lately. That's awesome. And oh my gosh, this weather is helping so much with that too. So yeah, that tells me that you're listening to your body, you're listening to your intuition a lot more. Yeah, awesome. You made it! So I started off by doing a single card pull for the collective, which happened to be Lexi at the moment, and anyone who comes across this video when I share it later. But I will pull a single card for you as well now. And I'm curious to see if they'll tie into each other. So this one is more so for Heather. Why are you letting yourself get dragged into the politics of the situation? You know in your gut what is right for you. I'm gonna read up on this one as well. This is all head stuff. 7 of Clouds. I had the page, I lost it. So this is, it looks like Trump. Do you recognize this man? The card asks. All but the most innocent and sincere of us have a politician lurking in somewhere in our minds. So yeah, he is far from sincere and innocent, in my opinion. But this is that reminder that we all have that in us. We all tend to think that, well, my way of thinking is the best. What I believe is the best, and that's that, right? So we tend to try and sway people in a certain direction, and this is really a reminder to kind of hold the tongue just a little bit sometimes. Because wherever someone needs to end up, they will be able to do that. Of course, offer guidance and love, and as you do. But I think this is just a little gentle reminder to understand that fine line between guidance and manipulation. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. And letting the person that you are trying to guide kind of figure it out for themselves, because this is a new journey for them as well. So it's their new chapter, it's their new book even. So it's important for them to be the writer of it. But this card gives off kind of ghostwriter vibes, where this person is trying to write their own book. I hope that makes sense. And it's when they get those opportunities to stumble and fall and write everything themselves, that's when they get that breakthrough, and that's when you get that breakthrough and understanding of, oh, they know what's up. They know what's up for them, just as you know what's up for you. Cards are falling all over the place. Guilty as charged. And it comes out of love. And, you know, that the intention is so much more than we give it credit for sometimes. But, yeah, even when it comes out of love, I think it's really important to take that step back. I'm guilty of it as well. Gosh, I was feel like I was being called out for that one this week also. So, you know, it's a good reminder for everyone. And that's where sometimes we have to make that compromise of, okay, maybe it's, you know, this isn't, it's just not my time to talk about it. But yeah. Thank you so much for inspiring this Tea and Tarot Tuesday as well. It's nice to be able to get out of my little box and my shell and just share. Got about 10 minutes left here, and I'm wondering if there's anything in particular that anyone wants to pop into. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I like talking. I like rambling on and on sometimes. So it's nice to have people to share that with and that appreciate it. And I'm so excited to be doing this every Tuesday and getting more and more comfortable with it and sharing it with more and more people. I have created a YouTube channel as well as of last night for SIP, so I will be sharing more videos on there. I will be sharing this live as well on there. I think I'm going to ask for any guidance the spirits have for how to approach the spring season. All these new energies coming in. It's been loud already. There's been a lot of activity this spring, a lot busier than last year, it feels. So any guidance on how to approach this season. And wow, isn't that fitting? Approach it with courage and knowing that, oh, this reminds me of the mountains, going on hikes and seeing little flowers and so much growth coming out of rock. So that's actually really beautiful. I'm wondering this is major arcana, so I'm wondering what the book has to say about that as well. I don't usually check in with the book so often anymore. I've had where are you going? Just having some downtime in the mountains? Or are you going on a little hike? In the evening, I guess, so. But yeah, I've had this deck for such a long time that I've gotten so used to the images, and I haven't checked in with the text of it in a long time. Sometimes it's nice to pop in and see what's been written for it. as well as my interpretation. This card shows a small wildflower that has met the challenge of rocks and stones in its path to emerge in the light of day. Surrounded by an aura of bright golden light, it exposes the majesty of its tiny self. Unashamed, it is equal to the brightest sun. The seed cannot even believe that it has the potential to become a beautiful flower. Long is the journey, and it's always safer to not go on that journey because unknown is the path. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing can be guaranteed. 1,001 are the hazards of the journey. Many are the pitfalls, and the seed is secure, hidden inside at a hard core. But the seed tries it. It makes an effort. It drops the hard shell, which is its security. It starts moving. Immediately the fight starts, the struggle with the soil, with the stones, with the rocks. And the seed was very hard, and the sprout will be very soft, and the dangers will be many. There was no danger for the seed, but the sprout starts toward the unknown, toward the sun, toward the source of light, knowing not where, knowing not why. I think this kind of takes us right back to that first card of the source and how scary it can be to tap into it sometimes. Congratulations! That's exciting. Wow, 2 years already. Yeah, I think it's going back to how scary it can be to tap into that source. And, you know, it's, I feel like that darkness is already kind of passing, though. It's been such a struggle. It's been such a dark, rocky, difficult terrain up to now. And now we're finally getting to that point where, okay, you know what? Oh my gosh, we've lived through so much darkness and so much difficulty. So what's scary now? Nothing's scary. It's exciting. It's exciting to have the thought of touching the sun and not getting burned, you know? Because it's almost that feeling of being made up of the same fire as the sun. That's so powerful. Beautiful. Love that. Love, love, love that. And I'm going to ask, how to approach these challenges when they do inevitably show up. Because it's not just going to be smooth sailing. We know that. There's always challenges, and that's how we grow. So, how do we approach things when they do start to get a little bit scary? Sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing those difficulties, sharing those hurdles with all the people that are around us and that do care and that are there to support us. We don't have to take anything on alone, and that is so beautiful. We don't have to take anything on alone because we have worked and we have built this village around us. So no, we are not alone. We're not meant to be alone. As openly as we share our blessings, as openly as we share our abundance, we can share some of the scary stuff as well. We don't have to do all of it alone. So I think that is an absolutely beautiful way to end this session. Have another sip of tea, and then I'm going to pull one oracle card from my beautiful Rumi deck. And this is the cardinal that's been living on top of it. He's so cute. Never alone when we have each other. Absolutely. Ooh, they're sticky today. Rumi's feeling sticky. Okay, I think it's this one. Wherever you are and in whatever circumstances, strive to love and be a lover. That is a beautiful way to end the session. Always with love. Thank you so much for joining. Please feel free to share with anyone you may feel will benefit from this session. I will also share it on our YouTube page momentarily, so it will be live, and yay! I will see you all again next week, maybe sooner. Okay, thank you.